I share event marketing tips and advice 5 days a week, every single week. Using my experience of marketing and running of over 100 events in over 12 cities around the world, I'm going to share really quick, easy tips and advice you can implement today into your event promotion to make sure the right people turn up to your event and it's full to the brim. So without further doubt, let's get into today's tip. So this is a really cool one, and I'm gonna give you a heads up, this is gonna be much longer than 2 minutes. It shouldn't be any longer, about 4 or 5 minutes, but it's gonna be longer because there's a lot to explain, because there's a lot of steps to actually implement this into your strategy. So please bear with me. It's gonna be a little bit over 2 minutes today. So we've been discussing a lot about how to promote your Facebook event page to get people there, and different ways you can influence them to make sure you get that purchase/registration. Now I'm going to add to that strategy. I'm going to make you allow to actually carry out a seamless purchase or registration to event through Facebook, so they don't have to leave the platform. They can do everything through the platform, and this is so key because, like we mentioned in a video in the past, if you've been on Facebook for a few hours and then you suddenly go to another platform, your brain's gonna kick in, and it's gonna start. It's more likely to put barriers because it's noticed it's on a new platform. It's more likely it's being sold to. Whereas when it's on the same platform, it just feels like it's a different area. It doesn't feel like they're being sold to. So it's easier to influence the person to actually carry out that purchase. I know it's not a sciencey approach; it's a business approach from my experience and knowledge. I'm not a scientist. So let's get into it. So now we're going to dive into the actual strategy. So what it is integrating Eventbrite with Facebook. So let's really take it step by step so it makes sense. And I'm going to put images to the side of the video so you can actually go through the images and refer it to my video so it makes sense. And again, if you've got any questions, comments, comment down below or DM, feel free. So I've got some notes to my left to help me make sure I go through this correctly. So if I look to the left, it's just to support me with this video. So simple, number one is set up your Eventbrite account. Really, really simple. Set up your Eventbrite account, of course. But there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either, let's say you're doing it for other people, you're running events for other people, you can either set up an Eventbrite account for each individual client. And if you do that, you need to make sure that Eventbrite account links to the Facebook page, their Facebook page, that is going to be running, hosting these events on Facebook. That's really important. If you decide to do it on your own Eventbrite account, then obviously you're going to then link that Eventbrite account to your personal Facebook page. What you then need to make sure is that Facebook page that you've linked it to co-host every single event you're co-running to link these events to, because that's going to give you the freedom to link all these events on Eventbrite to these Facebook events. So there's 2 different ways. It's up to you which way you do it. You either have individual accounts for your clients or you have it on your own page, but you have to make sure you co-host it if it's on your own page. Right, if any questions, just comment them down below. Next step, set up an Eventbrite event and a Facebook event like normal. In the Eventbrite event, make sure you put in the tickets as normal. If they're paid, free, absolutely fine. It'll all go and get integrated through Facebook. They can carry out the purchase on Facebook, so don't worry about putting charge tickets on there. Feel free, put all your charge tickets, put 10 tickets, 20 tickets, whatever. It'll go through Facebook, don't worry. Then the next step is, once you've done that and you confirm to make the event live on Eventbrite, what it'll then do is it'll pop up and say add to Facebook. Then that's where you're going to add it to Facebook, and it's going to take you through some instructions. It's going to have really clear instructions. It's basically going to take you to Facebook to sign in, to link it to the Facebook account you want it to be linked to, and that'll either be your own account or it'll be this client's account. So make sure you sign into the right account. Then what you'll do is, and also you'll skip to this step for future events because now you've linked it, that's fine, that's done, but you'll skip to this next step if you've already linked it in a past event. What you'll then do is find the Facebook event page that links with this event on Eventbrite, and you'll take the Eventbrite link, go and edit the Facebook event page, and in the way it says the ticket link, you put that Eventbrite link in there and you save. What's then going to happen is a pop-up's going to happen, and you're going to have a pop-up that'll say this. It'll say sell tickets directly on Facebook, and that's going to be the Eventbrite pop-up that will come up on Facebook. You'll confirm, and that's going to then integrate both platforms. It's actually going to then ask you to sign into Eventbrite. You go and sign into Eventbrite, you allow access Eventbrite to have access to your Facebook, and then it's integrated, and anything that you've set up on Eventbrite, any tickets, whether priced or non-priced, they're all going to be on Facebook, so they can carry out the purchase. They'll be able to fill out the name, the email, and carry out the purchase on Facebook seamlessly. no issue at all. So it's as easy as that. The only one thing I will say is, I know on Eventbrite you can put questionnaires, as you might want to gather some more market research for your events. If you are putting a questionnaire to the event, I wouldn't integrate, because that doesn't pull through to Facebook. Only the tickets and the registering for the event pulls through to Facebook. So if you're wanting them to carry out questionnaires, then I wouldn't integrate it. Just allow them to go through to the Eventbrite link, and then they can carry that out. And also, they've added a new feature now, so you can actually turn the integration on and off. So you can still have the Eventbrite link there, but you can turn it off, so they can still have to go through to the Eventbrite link and then carry out the purchase, or you can turn it on and allow them to carry out the purchase on Facebook. It's completely up to you. That used to be a little bug, but they sorted that now. So I hope that makes sense, and that answers all your questions. But like I said, this is a much longer video. If you've got any questions, I know there's a lot of steps to this, please do feel free to comment down below, DM me. I'm absolutely happy to answer any of your questions. So until next time, tomorrow, we'll speak then. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.